Guys, as you can see, we are in Steal a Brainrot for the first time ever on this channel. And as you can see, I have a fresh new bacon hair account, but we're going to do something a little different. I'm not going to start as just a bacon hair. As you can see, I have my main account just joined, and we've got a couple of special Brainrots in here that we can take, and we can start our journey as a noob, but with the best Brainrot in the game. All right, so I'm just gonna steal this from myself really quick here. And we have Los Tralalaritos. This is the best Brainrot in the game right now. Obviously, you can get this diamond and you can get it gold and blood riot and other stuff, but this is by far the best thing that you can get in its base form. We already have $4.4 million built up, and we're literally just a bacon hair brand new noob. Okay, so the goal of this video is going to be to rank up and rebirth as much as humanly possible. We gotta get a couple Brainrots in order to do so. So we need $1 million. We already have that. We need Trippy Tropy and Tung 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 Sahur. Okay, so where is Trippy Tropy? It looks like we need a new Beanie Pizzanini. It wants us to buy that. I'm not gonna buy that, bro. Let's just collect the money from the Tralalaritos over here. That should be plenty. I'm actually gonna have my main account come and get that back just so we don't accidentally lose that. That would be the absolute worst thing in the world, would be to accidentally rebirth with the Tralalaritos. That noise is so loud every time it happens. Oh my gosh. All right, now as you can see, my base is empty, but I do have $20 million. So I need Trippy Tropy and I need Tung 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 Sahur. Okay, this is a Trippy Tropy right here. I'm gonna grab it before it goes away. Okay, we got it. Perfect. That's a long way back though. That is going to take absolutely forever. And then we need Tung 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 Sahur. I don't see any. We see a lot of Ta 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 Sahurs and a Berber Patapim. Okay, we even got a Burbaloni Loli Loli, which is a legendary, but not what we're looking for right now. So just like that, we're already gonna get to the first rebirth. Let's go. That is so fire. And there's the Tung 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 Sahur. Let's grab him really quick. We got 2 Brainrots going into our base right now, and then we are going to be immediately able to rebirth. Let me just confirm, I do not have the Tralalaritos. It is on my main account. It is over in this base over here. Okay, yes, I see it. So I'm gonna rebirth now. Let's do that. All right, so the base is locked. What do we need next? We need the Ambalabu and we need the Berber Patapim. Okay, I should have grabbed the Berber Patapim. There's one right there. But wait, I don't have enough money, bro. Okay, hold on. I gotta get the Tralalaritos back. Honestly, we don't even need the Tralalaritos. Like, it's literally overkill right now. We straight up do not need it, bro. And actually, there's a couple that I know we're gonna need that might be a little bit hard to get to, like the Chimpanzini Bananini. I'm gonna grab some of those really quick. Hold on, let me go run after that. I'm just gonna send this back to my base, and actually, I could probably steal it on the main account so it's safe from rebirth. But what else do we need? Okay, we need the Berber Patapim. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that passed us. Okay. Of course, these guys are not going to show up on the line, especially when we need it, bro. Like, it's literally going to take forever. All right, we definitely don't need that anymore. I'm going to hang out here, and I'm going to wait for one of the new Brainrots that we need, and I'm going to collect the Tralalaritos on my main account. Again, I just really do not want to lose it on accident. Okay, I see a Berber Patapim, but I'm controlling my main account from my phone. I hope I can get this in time. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's put that there. Perfect. Now I'm gonna run after the Berber Patapim. We got him. Who else do we need? Oh, we need the Ambalabu, the tire. Okay, hopefully he's coming soon, because I think we could actually just cruise through these rebirths. Like, we actually might be able to get this done in like 30 minutes, bro. Although I will say some of the godlies are gonna take a long time. Hopefully we can do it. I'm gonna try my best to stay around and complete all 8 rebirths by the end of this video. Okay, and there's the last one we need in order to rebirth. Let me just get a new Beanie Pizzanini so this arrow goes away, bro. Oh my gosh, that is so annoying. Okay, so now we have both of them, and then this new Beanie Pizzanini is getting deleted when we rebirth, bro. All right, that rebirth is done. The next one we're gonna need is the Truly Marrow Truly China and the Chimpanzini Bananini. Thankfully, I already bought that, and it is in my main base. So I'm gonna go steal that right now along with the Tralalaritos. We just need the money really quick. And obviously, it's only gonna take us like literally 2 seconds in order to get all of the money we need to rank up here. All right, so we got the Tralalaritos, and then let me get the Chimpanzini as well. Just before I started recording this video, I actually got this gold Cocofanto Elefanto. Honestly, it's pretty fire, but it is not anywhere close to as good as the Tralalaritos. Honestly, it'd be so fire if we got another one. I really want a Charolaritos, dude. All right, 12 million. Yep. I'm going to go steal this back on my main account. What do we need in order to rebirth? Okay, Truly China, Truly Mera. That is the last one that we need. Okay, I haven't seen a Truly Mero, Truly China come by yet. At least I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see any at all. Oh, there's one right there. All right, we are ready to go now. We have the Chimpanzini Bananini, which is gold. I hate to give away a gold, but I don't think we're going to be able to get another Chimpanzini. I think we got lucky with this one. And the Truly Mero, Truly Chini. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. The Charolaritos is on my main account. That is over there. Okay, I think we're good. I just get so nervous, bro. That is the last brain rot that I want to lose. It's literally the best one in the game. I would be so scared of losing it, but we're going to rebirth right now. Okay, perfect. We're already on the 3rd rebirth. So the next one is the 4th one. What do we need? We need a Chef Crabber and a Glorbo Frutadrillo. I think I saw... No, I thought I saw a Glorbo. Okay, let's take the Charolaritos because we're actually going to need some money for these brain rots and also, obviously, the rank up. I should be grabbing the ones that I know are in future rebirths. Like, the Gusini is hard to get and the Crocodrillo is also hard to get. I don't see any that are in future ones yet. The Frigo Camelo. Oh my gosh. Look at the Gusini. Literally popped out just now. Oh my gosh. That timing is insane. Okay. So I'm going to buy this one. Actually, I'm going to buy this one on my main so I have it over there. That way I don't need to transfer it or steal it or anything. Okay. Perfect. So we have the Bombombini. That's going to be necessary for future rebirths. Not yet, but definitely in the future. Okay. So how much money do we have? We have 20. We have 60 million, bro. Okay. I'm definitely stealing that back on my main. We don't need that right now. We have more than enough. Actually, do we have enough? Yeah, we need 35 mil. Okay, perfect. We have more than enough. Okay, what else do we need? That's right. We need the Glorbo and the Crabber Bro, that's going to take so long. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I don't see any future rebirth brain rots just yet. Oh my gosh. What are the odds, bro? Okay. We got a Crabber. Now we just need a Glorbo. I feel like the Glorbos are a little bit more common than the Crabber. But honestly, I'm going to say that now and it's literally going to take so long, bro. We should check out what can we buy in the shop right now. Oh, honestly, the coil combo would probably be pretty good. Honestly, that's it. That's all we really need just to get around the map quicker. Okay, we need the Glorbo, bro. Where are you at? Honestly, the Diamond Tung Sahur looks so fire. Oh my gosh. Obviously, it's not worth buying. We literally have the best brain rot in the game, but honestly, the diamond design is so sick. I actually have yet to see a diamond Charolaritos. Like, I would love to see one. Okay. Oh, we already have the Bombini Gusini, right? Or did we buy a Crocodrillo? Oh, no, it's a Bombini Gusini. Okay. So we don't need that yet. I'm just going to leave that there. And I haven't seen anything else that's going to be used in future rebirths. So I think we just keep waiting for the Glorbo unless like somehow a godly comes through. Honestly, as you can see, I have the Cocofanto Elefanto. I have the gold one here. That one we might end up using for that rebirth. There's a rebirth coming up. I think maybe it's the 7th one, the 6 to 7. Needs a Cocofanto Elefanto and like $1 billion, which honestly is not that outrageous. But the hardest one to get, I've obviously max rebirth on my main account. The hardest one to get was the Tralalero Tralala. I don't know why, but it was so difficult. I honestly think they programmed it in the game to only show you the ones you really need after you already get them. Like we needed the Chimpanzini Bananini, and look how many there are now, bro. 2 back-to-back within 4 brain rots, and one of them is gold. That's actually insane luck. That's why you need to collect the brain rots before you get to the rebirth that you need them for. Another Chimpanzini, bro. Definitely, it's coded in there, bro. Oh my gosh, the Borboloni Loli. I really think every time is the Cocofanto Elefanto, but it's not. Honestly, it's got such a sick design, and I love the smoke effects coming off of it, but it's really not even that worth it, bro. 200 a second. You need that like super diamond, bro. Okay, we just got a legendary and a mythic reset. Yep, we're going to need that Frigo Camelo. So I'm going to grab that on my main account here. All right, so we got the Frigo Camelo. That's going to sit in my main account base for a while. And then I think the orangutan is also on that rebirth. Honestly, we're making some really good progress. Like, we actually have a lot of the future brain rots that we need. But of course, the one that I need right now, I can't get. And it's honestly not even like, I don't think it's legendary, bro. The Glorbo, actually, it might be. Or I think it's just rare, honestly. I haven't seen one this entire time, though. Okay, what are the odds we get a Cocofanto Elefanto before we get a Frutodrio, bro. All right, I'm buying that on my main account right now, so that's gonna sit in my main account base. But we still have not gotten a Frutodrio, bro. How is that even possible? The Godly is way more rare. I've actually been collecting so much money on my main account this whole time. Oh, and we got the, okay, actually, this is honestly good, guys. We got the Crocodrillo. That is gonna be super important for the future. I think we have almost all of the Brainrots for future rebirths, except for the orangutan. That's like the last one we need. And then obviously the Tralalero Tralala. That is super important for that last rebirth. But where is the Glorbo, bro? Literally, I have not seen a watermelon spin out of this pathway this entire time. Okay, I think it's legendary though, so potentially it's coming in 45 seconds. I don't know for sure, but I am absolutely praying. Okay, we got a gold Larila. I actually thought that was the legendary for a second. I don't know why. Wait, the Diamond Cappuccino Assassino is kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the design on it is actually crazy. We got Golden Tim Cheese. Wait, we actually have like a lot of like upgraded mutations on these guys. Okay, 12 seconds until the next legendary, or at least the next guaranteed legendary. Of course, there could be one before that, but I feel like they are just not giving me any good luck. Please be a Glorbo. Oh my gosh, what are the odds, bro? It is a Glorbo. That is absolutely insane luck. We now have both of the Brainrots that we need in order to get to the next rebirth. So we are going to do that right now. Okay, now next up, we need the Frigo Camelo and we need the Orangutini Anasassini. We already have the Frigo on my main base, so let me actually grab that right now. I feel like the orangutan is actually going to be so hard to get. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. A diamond Frigo Camelo, bro. What are the odds? Well, that definitely means it's going to take forever to get to the orangutan now, because maybe they give you like one that you need at the beginning, but that is not going to happen. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we need money anyway, so let me grab this Tralalaritos. Actually, there's a $500 million in there. Let me collect that on my main account first. All right, now I'm going to go collect that. Hey, wait, that was actually $1 billion. What, bro? I have $6.4 billion on my main account now. Okay, that's actually crazy. I need to get way more though. I want to be on the leaderboard one day, and you basically need at least a couple trillion. But all right, how much do we need in order to rebirth? 100 million? No problem, bro. Those Tralalaritos are going to get me those almost instantly. Once we get like 110 million, I think that's all I need in order to be able to buy the orangutan and the rebirth. All right, we have plenty of money now. I'm going to collect that, and I'm going to come get the Tralalaritos on my main account. Honestly, this game would be so difficult if I didn't have another account to steal from, because literally every time you rebirth, you'd lose all your amazing brain rot. Okay, so we have the Frigo Camelo. We have 115 mil. We need the orangutan. I think he's like $1 million or a couple million or something. Once we get him, then we actually have both of the next rebirth. I believe the next rebirth is the Crocodrillo and the Gusini. And then after that, it's just the Cocofanto. So we actually just need the orangutan and the Tralalero Tralala, and we could be maxed out, bro. All right, now I can't remember if the orangutan is a mythic or if it's a legendary. So we have a guaranteed legendary in 6 seconds. I'm hoping somehow, some way the orangutan is a legendary. But actually, now that I think about it, the Frigo Camelo is a mythic, right? Yeah, okay. So it's gonna be a mythic. So we're guaranteed another one in 5 minutes. It could potentially be an orangutan, or it's probably most likely gonna be something I already have and don't need, like a Frigo Camelo or like a Bombini Gusini. Oh my gosh, that would be so bad. Please, I hope in the 4.5 minute mark we get an orangutan, but I guess we'll just have to see. Okay, what are the odds we literally find a Tralalero Tralala? That is absolutely insane. I cannot believe we got that. We still have not gotten the orangutan yet, but we have the Tralalero Tralala and we have the Cocofanto. We are literally going to be able to finish rebirthing as soon as we find this orangutan, bro. I also found 2 other godlies in the time it has taken to get this orangutan. That is why my money is so low right now. But thankfully, we have this Tralalero Tralala now, so we can build the money up a little bit. We'll be able to rebirth, and we'll be able to buy this orangutan. Once it comes through, we are basically done. We just need to build up our money. Guys, it is finally here. We finally got the orangutini. I've been saying it wrong this whole time, but we actually finally got it. We have plenty of money to rebirth as well. So I'm going to transfer this Tralalero Tralala over to my main account. I'm going to log back in on my phone because that is going to be super important for that last rebirth. But we are basically done, guys. We are literally going to be able to full rebirth now. This is absolutely insane. At least I think so. I'm trying to remember if I'm forgetting anything, but I don't think I am. All right, we now have only the Frigo Camelo and the Orangatini. So I think we can full rebirth now. Let me just confirm. Yes, my Tralaloritos is on my main base. Okay, so let's rebirth right now. Oh my gosh. We are so close. Okay, so how much do we need in order to rebirth this time? We need 350 million. Okay, that's going to take no time at all. And then we need the Bombini Gusini and the Bombardillo Crocodilo. So I can actually move one of them over. I just won't move both over yet until the Tralaloritos is back on my main account. But we could take the Bombardillo Crocodilo, which gets us to halfway. And then I believe the next step is just going to be the Cocofanto Elefanto, and then the next one will be the Tralalero Tralala. So we need to get this to 350 million. We can absolutely do that in no time at all, and we are going to absolutely crush this. Now, I will say for the last two rebirths, bro, 1 billion and 5 billion are going to be actually taking a while to get. We might have to steal more of the Brainrots from my main base because these make like crazy money, bro. I have $8 billion on my main base. So it might just take a little bit, but we'll just have to see. Honestly, I'm just so excited and so grateful that we finally got the orangutan. And honestly, the Tralalero Tralala was so clutch, bro. If we didn't find that, we would actually be in a completely different spot right now. We would not even be close. I would be honestly worried about finishing this video, but I'm not worried at all because we are full rebirthing in this video. All right, we now have enough money, so I'm just going to collect this really quick, and then I'm going to grab that on my main, and I'm going to take the Tralaloritos back to my main base. And while I'm doing that, I can head over to my main base because we're going to need the Gusini as well. Wow, controlling on a phone and a keyboard at the same time is like almost impossible. But here we go. We got the Bombini Gusini and we have $363 million, bro. I think I've actually only been recording for like maybe 45 minutes and we're already so close to full rebirthing. Okay, so that's all we need was the Crocodilo and the Gusini. So I'm going to rebirth. Let me make sure that the Tralaloritos is in fact at my main base. Yes, it is. Okay, so we're rebirthing right now. Oh my gosh, the Cocofanto Elefanto is the next one, bro. Okay, so first thing, I'm going to grab the Tralaloritos because I don't want to accidentally rebirth like I said. So I'm just going to take this really quick. Don't mind if I do. We need $1 billion. This one actually is going to take a little bit of time. Not any effort or any luck, just time. Like that's all it's going to take. So we got the Tralaloritos here. Now, to be completely fair, we also got the Tralalero Tralala and we got an Udin Din Dun. So because I technically got those during this video, I'm actually going to use those for money because I think that totally counts. Now, they're not going to give me close to enough money as to what I need, but they might help just a little bit. So we got the Tralalero Tralala, and then I'm going to grab one Udin Din Dun. The other one was already on my main account. I love his shoes. They're honestly so fire. The Jordans are actually sick. All right, so we already have, what, between these, like 170 mil. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll let those cook for a while, and we'll come back when we're ready. All right, that actually took a lot less time than I thought. As you can see on the screen, we have $1 billion. So I'm going to go take the Tralaloritos and the Tralalero Tralala and the Udin Din Dun. I'm going to take all that back on my main account and put that in my main base. And then I'm also going to steal the Cocofanto Elefanto on this account. So we're actually going to be on the last rebirth, bro. I won't lie to you guys. I was scared. I really did not think that this was going to happen. I was honestly worried that this video was kind of going to be bad because I wasn't going to be able to full rebirth. But boy, was I wrong. We got so lucky. Okay, all of my brain rots are gone. You could see me in the background. I'm literally controlling my phone right now. And we're good. We're clear. All of my good brain rots are gone. We still have $1 billion, but now I need to grab this Cocofanto Elefanto. I'm so glad we got this earlier in the video because we had a Blood Rot Elefanto and a gold one. I did not want to give those up. I was going to give the gold one up if I had to, but we got a base level Cocofanto Elefanto, which is all we need. So we have only the Cocofanto. Let me make sure there's nothing up here. Yep. Okay. So it's just that one. So I think it is time to rebirth. Let's go. Okay. Last one now. We need $5 billion and we need Tralalero Tralala. That I can do, my friend. So I'm going to go over over here. I'm not going to grab the Tralalero Tralala. What I'm going to do instead is just grab the Tralaleritos because I don't think we actually need the Tralalero Tralala yet, and I'm very scared of accidentally rebirthing. So I'm going to put this in here. I'll grab the Udin Din Dun as well, and I'll just let them kind of cook up and get money. It took a little bit to get the billion. I'm not going to lie, bro. It did take a little bit. And 5 billion is going to be kind of crazy, but we're going to make it happen, okay? So these guys are just going to collect a bunch of money. I will come back as soon as we have $5 billion. Guys, I am finally back, and as you can see, we have way more money than we actually need. I actually left to go watch the new How to Train Your Dragon movie, and it was so long that we got $6 billion, bro. Okay, we actually don't even need that much, so I'm just gonna collect that really quick. Now we have 10 billion, bro. We do not need that much. That is double what we need. So I'm gonna collect the Tralaleritos and the Odin Dun Dun on my main account, and then we're gonna go grab the Tralalero Tralala, and we can do a final rebirth, and we will have officially done all 8 rebirths in one day as a fresh account. Now, of course, we had the Tralaleritos, which is like obviously goated, but honestly still, it's crazy how quickly we did that. All right, all of our brain rots are officially gone. Our base is completely clear. So I'm gonna grab the Tralalero Tralala that we got earlier, and we are going to do the final rebirth, bro. That's it. We are literally done after this. I actually cannot believe it. I did not expect to do this. I'm not gonna lie. I thought maybe we'd get to like 5 or 6, maybe even 7 rebirths. I thought there was absolutely no way that we were gonna get to the end. But here we are with a Tralalero Tralala brain rot god with $10 billion, and we can officially rebirth. Oh my gosh, we did it. We max rebirth. That is absolutely insane on this fresh account, bro. We have $1 million officially. I have $8.2 billion on my main account. Let's go over to see the base here. Let's see what we got, bro. We now have 2 max rebirth accounts. That is insane. As you can see, we made away with the gold Cocofanto Elefanto and Odin Din Dun, and I think maybe the diamond Frigo Camelo, like that was it. Obviously, that's not a big money earner, but we did get the diamond, which is kind of cool. So guys, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.